Hello, I'm Bruce Zimmerman, and this is the Open Line Garden Show podcast for this week. Stokes seeds. We are spoiled, and I truly mean this because here in Niagara, we have Stokes seeds. It's been a source of great vegetable seeds since before I was born, which is forever and ever ago. And we don't appreciate it, in my opinion, the fact that we have a local source of great seeds, well presented, and for sale to the public, not just to the wholesaler or to other distributors or retailers. So we can actually walk into their store in Collier Road and get their catalog and pick out seed and enjoy and grow. We are truly spoiled. Now, for 2015, Stokes Seeds has gone and actually given us some more great vegetable seeds to start with. Now, let's start with some peppers. Now, I like Red Start, but I've always grown some of the other colored peppers simply because they were neat, they were cool, they still tasted like peppers, but they were a different color. Now, this has become, of course, through a lot of breeding, very, very popular, and you see them in grocery stores. But in the garden, you don't see them growing as much anymore. You usually see the green and you usually see the red bell peppers, and then you'll see all the different banana-shaped ones, whether they're hot or just mild and regular peppers. But Stokes Seeds has them all. And there's a couple that I think we should go and take a look at. And I mean, I love Red Start. Red Start is, to my way of thinking, one of the best red peppers ever produced. And it grows very well here, as opposed to a lot of varieties of peppers which were designed, bred to grow really well in California in the fields, but certainly not here in Niagara. So here's a couple that I think you can take a look at that are new for this year from Stokes. And the first one I want to talk to you about is Courier. Now, Courier is a 74-day pepper. Now, it is an extra large, blocky, dark green to red. That's a 4.5-inch square, 4-lobed, smooth, high-quality fruit with extremely high tolerances. Now, when we say high tolerances, we aren't talking about taste or anything like that. We're actually talking about disease resistance. So it has high tolerances to BLS 1, 2, and 3, TMVs, PPMVs, PPYMV, PVY 0, 1, and 2, plus IR and CMV and PHYRR. Does it mean much to you? No, but it does if you're growing it. You don't want to have to translate it. All you have to know is, yes, it has a lot of different resistance to diseases that you can't control in your garden. This one is a great one. So I think this one will eventually probably start to take over the market here. We'll see. Mini bells and mini cheeses. Now, this is cool, okay? Tinkerbell Red and Tinkerbell Yellow. 70-day bush. It's a mini sweet bell. The plants are 24 inches, are perfect for a single-gallon size bedding plant containers. That means you can buy them as big 1-gallon plants. And around here, that's what you really want, because you want something big, substantial going into your garden. And of course, then you've got something earlier, because let's be honest, we just can't wait. The fruit is going to be ready in early September. So let's get these ones going now. Now, when I say get start now, usually most of the peppers are started in early March. So soon you will find you'll be starting these, particularly if you're doing them under lights. Make sure that the peppers are side dressed with calcium nitrate, and it is a good way of getting much better peppers. So, and then there is the mini cheeses. Now, this is cool. How do you describe this? They are mini Hungarian cheeses, which is actually a pepper. It's flat, rounded shape, silver dollar sized, used for stuffing and pickling, and should be planted in 1-gallon pots. If they're planted in 1-gallon pots and they're usually of size, they usually mean they're also good in containers as well. So you may want to try these ones. The mini cheeses are just super, super cool. The varieties are reds and oranges and yellows. So you've got those colors in a flattened, and I do mean flattened, pepper, like a flattened bell pepper. So it's a little more unique, a little different as well. Now, there is also the 444. Now, this is a large 3 to 3/4 of an inch blocky green to red fruit with good flavor and shelf life. Now, that's important. They are widely adaptable for both outdoor, heated, or unheated tunnel production. That means you can grow them in the fields, right? Outdoors. If they can grow them outdoors in the field, you can grow them outdoors in your garden. They're sturdy, upright plants that holds the fruit well off the ground, and that's always important. They have a good tolerance to TMV 012. Nice blocky dark red fruit, will have thick walls and a very uniform shape. So that is cool. A bay is another one. It's a 72-inch pepper, 72-day pepper. It's blocky yellow, extra large. The fruit is actually 4 1/4 inches square, 4-lobed. The plants are set out continuously to give you reliable yield, so widely adapted. That means you can go and plant them, stagger them out as well. So don't start them all at the same time. Start some now, start some in a couple of weeks, and then in a couple of weeks, etc. And then what will happen is these will actually come over time and spread out, so they don't all come at once to you. They have strong tolerances to all 5 races of BLS. So, in other words, a good resistance to diseases. Now, Golden California Wonder, 75 days, smooth, blocky, blunt-ended, 4 by 5 inch, 4-lobed, thick-walled, sweet fruit, matures to a golden yellow. Of course, it has continual sets. So, that means you're going to get fruit set on fruit set on fruit set. So, not a bad one. Let's try this one. Stokes Seed says it's a good one for this area. We'll see what happens. Okay? And I think that would be excellent. Now, there are some others. I like this one, Budapest. Now, you can say a Budapest or Budapest. 63 days. I like that part right there. That means it's going to ripen early. Smooth, tapered fruit. Hot banana ripens pale yellow to red. And it's got a lot of disease resistance on a very strong, upright plant. Time Bomb. Another hot pepper for 65 days. Dark green to bright cherry red. For 1.5 inch fruit. Globe shape. Slightly less pungent than cherry bomb. And I'm not into hot, but I just love the name as well. So there's some new peppers for you to try this year, 2015, from Stokes Seeds. So drop by, pick them up as well. I'm Bruce Zimmerman. This is the Open Line Garden Show podcast for this week.